Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Lynn Life. Yes, as the thumbnail states, I got three things to share with you. First of all, a natural disaster. Actually, it happened, a tornado. It actually happened right near us on the 16th, just a couple days ago. I want to discuss that with you. Next, I want to talk about our wild rabbit. Something interesting that I just did this morning with him, and I can share that with you. And the third thing, a package just showed up in less than an hour ago, and I want to share the contents of that with you. So let's get going.
My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life.
Yes, so we've been having some pretty warm weather. Today's not too bad. Today's very, very comfortable. Today may hit 80 and the humidity isn't as high. But the days previous to that, the days have been up around 90, and it's been high humidity. And those of you in the southern states know when that happens, thunderstorms happen every afternoon. And that's kind of what's been happening here. On the 15th, we had a thunderstorm, bad thunderstorm. It pulled in right through here. We were fortunate enough that we didn't really receive much damage or any damage at all, really. A few limbs down here and there. But then on the 16th, the next day, another one came through at around the same time in the afternoon. And this one went a little bit to the north of us. Well, we got the thunderstorms. It was a very large thunderstorm, went all across New York State. And but a little to the north of us in Rome, New York, a tornado had formed, and it hit the city. It's right in the city itself, and it's disastrous. I'm going to show you a few pictures here. I had thought originally when I would do this video that maybe I'd ride into Rome and see if I could show you some of the some of the damage. But I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. First of all, there's a lot of roads still closed. Much of Rome is still under a power outage, and it's still in a state of emergency and all that. I said, I'm not going to be that guy that goes in there unnecessarily just to shoot video of it. So I have a lot of pictures available, and I'm going to show some of you. I'm showing you some of those right now. And I have clients in Rome. I travel in Rome. The car dealership I do commercials for, the car dealership I got my car from, that's in Rome. They're fine. They're fine. The dealership's fine, and the employees are all fine. And Lynn has a doctor appointment there on Monday. I checked with that. I got a confirmation that is still on, so we still have our doctor appointment. And the roadway going to that doesn't look like I'm going to have any problem getting to it. But we will go by that B-52 airplane that I'm showing you right now. This B-52 was actually blown. It's like a monument. It's a real B-52, but it's a monument, and it was blown off its like cement platform. That's a heavy piece of machinery to blow right off the platform. But there were buildings, brick buildings, that were just destroyed. There were two churches that were destroyed. The steeple and the roof and everything. We don't see that around here in upstate New York or central New York. We don't. Tornadoes happen once in a while, but they're very rare, and they're usually smaller ones. They, maybe knock down a tree or something like that. But this was much worse than that. Fortunately, no one in Rome was killed. There was a man in another neighboring town that was killed, 82-year-old man, and I guess he was hit by some debris. So that's sad. I'm sure there were a few injuries. There were people that were, the cars were tipped over and all kinds of things. So it was bad, and we don't see that. So it's unusual for us. So it could just as easily have hit us right here. Just as easily. And so that's horrible. My heart goes out to people that have lost businesses and homes in that area. It's awful. I'm sure I'm going to find out more about it in the near future. So that happened on the 16th. Now, on a lighter note, I want to tell you about our little wild rabbit that comes to visit every day that I named Elvis. I came up with an idea now that I have this new camera that I'm shooting on now, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And what's neat about it is I can set that on the ground and operate it with my cell phone, and I can move it around. I can the little gimbal on top, the little camera on a gimbal will move around. I can operate that. So I thought, hey, maybe I can set that down when Elvis is out there, and I could lure him in. I could put some lettuce. His two favorite things to eat is lettuce and birdseed. So I put a little pile of birdseed and some lettuce out for him. And it worked. Here it is. Here's Elvis. He doesn't just run over. I mean, he takes his time. But I've done it before. I know if you're patient, he'll all of a sudden, I know he sees it. He sees me pick the lettuce and put it down. He doesn't run away. In fact, this morning when I came out, when we have storms in the afternoon, I pull the canopy back so it doesn't get damaged. So I was in the process of bringing that all back, and there's a little water on it, and the water poured down. And I was making a lot of noise and things like that, and I turned around, and there was Elvis. About, I don't know, 8 feet away from me. And he wasn't bothered by it at all. He's just used to me. And this big galoot, this big human that makes, noises. But he doesn't see me as a threat at all. So I put the camera down. I gave him put some lettuce and birdseed in front. I first put it out on the grass, and then I moved it over closer to our little fire pit, a more level area where I have some pavers, and he came over. It worked perfect. He came over. So I got some nice close-ups of Elvis to show you. So that was cool. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy. I'll do more of that. And there's also a little chipmunk that runs around here too. I could probably get the chipmunk to come out over too. So I wasn't sure if maybe he would be afraid of this thing, this camera. It didn't seem to bother. All the other rabbits though, and they'll take off. They won't stick around when you're out here. There's a little one that Lynn calls Fluff. He's a little bit braver than the rest of the other rabbits are gone. As soon as I come outside, they're gone. Fluff will stick around a little bit, especially if Elvis is already here. It might be his offspring. I don't know. We don't know. I don't even know if Elvis is a boy or a girl. I just call him Elvis. And but maybe I can train Fluff to be a little bit, more brave, more trusting. But rabbits typically are not trusting at all. Okay, next, I got a special package today. I wasn't really expecting it. I knew it was coming. I knew something was coming, but I wasn't expecting it today.
Also, before I get into this, I want to mention that this Saturday, my son and I are going to the Syracuse Nationals, and I'll be shooting that, and that will be the next video after this one. And so I'll be looking for that. That one will also be in 4K, and hopefully it'll be fairly cinematic too. It should be a good video. I'm excited to shoot it, so look for that one. So now on for this package. Somebody may be able to guess what this might be. The Bug Assault Shredder. They just sent it to me. I thought they were going to send me a tracking number, but no, showed up today. So that's pretty cool. This is the CO2 powered one. I'm not going to do a review on this today, but I will be doing a review on it sometime in the near future, and I'm looking forward to it. I could open it up. I did unseal this. There's a little sticker on here. It says shred the shoot out of them. That's one of the things I like about this company, because they get such a sense of humor. I love it. I love it. Okay, see, what do we got here? Is this loose? Does this just come out? Can this just come out? I think it can. There it is. The shredder. Pretty heavy. It's a revolver. And it's CO2 powered, and they have like a little salt reload that goes in there. If it's in here, I can show it to you. But you pull this, this back, and you shoot. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This retails for $120. I didn't pay for it. They sent it to me, and that was cool. But on their website, though, sometimes you get sales, and I saw this for recently for $100. I took $20 off. It's got a. I'll show you some what's in this box here. I'll do a reverse shot here, but it shows some of the things that it will. This particular gun will shoot. Scorpions is one. We don't have scorpions, but like wasps, murder hornets, carpenter bees, cockroaches, hornworms, grasshoppers, spotted lanternfly, cicada, centipedes, locusts, potato beetle, whatever that is. So, big game, it says right here. Designed for big game. Yeah, I'm a big game hunter now. So this is cool. I wonder if it has, yeah. This is what you load it with. This is 120 rounds in this one. So you can buy extra ones online. They aren't that much. Yeah, each has how many shots each? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 10 shots. So you can do 10 shots pretty rapidly. Pretty cool, huh? I'll be glad to do a review on this. Got some other things in here. National Bug Assault Association. Right there. I'll go through all this. I'll be going through this again when I do the actual review. So I'm not going to do everything, but that's it. Very, very cool. I'm anxious to try it out on a Hornet, especially since just recently on Sunday I was riding my motorcycle with my buddy next door, and we rode down to Cooperstown, and I was going about 6. I was leading,
I was going about 60 miles an hour, a nice country road, beautiful clouds and scenery, and it was a beautiful day. And a hornet or something got in my sleeve and stung me at 60 miles an hour. And I was swatting it. I was trying to crush it, so I didn't want it to keep stinging me. But I kept on going until I got to our destination, which was a restaurant. That's what we do. We go for rides and have lunch and come back. And it wasn't too bad. Went down. I still get the mark. It's itchy now. And then yesterday, Justin was working up at the root farm, and he got stung twice. He thinks by ground bees. So now we can wage war against him. I got the tools to wage war against bigger game. So I think that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the close-up shots of Elvis. And oh, he's coming back. He's over there. He's coming back. He heard his name. He's coming back to me. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. My heart goes out to people in Rome, and I'm excited. This will be another one after the Syracuse Nationals sometime. Sometime in August, I'll probably do a review on this, and that'll be fun. So I think that's about it, and we'll see you next time on the Limo.